Next one. First is in those four dimensions. Now we will know a little about HRD systems maturity. So what does HRD systems maturity means? HR systems maturity assess the extent to which various HRD subsystems and tools are well designed and are being implemented. So the auditor he will see how the systems are going on. Are the systems matured or not? Matured in the sense, are those systems are achieving their goals? For example, if we have a performance management system, okay, so that do the organization designed that performance management system appropriately? Okay, is the performance management system is being properly implemented within the organization? Okay, are there definite scales for performing for the performance of employees? All these will be seen. So that is known as systems maturity assessment. So the auditor will assess, are the things going on well or not regarding particular system. Okay, so there will be different subsystems like manpower planning and recruitment, performance management, feedback and coaching mechanism, training, career development, job rotation, OD interventions. You know about OD interventions, which is nothing but organizational development interventions. Okay, so are all these systems? Not only these, there are more subsystems there will be there, but I have quoted some here. Okay, now our manpower planning and recruitment is going well. Is this system is going well or not? Is the system is good or not? Okay, through interviews, through observation, through questionnaires, the auditor will be able to know what is going on in the organization. Manpower planning means are how much, for example, if for an organization they require 100 number of people, they want to employ 100 number of people in the organization. So the recruitment is going on in a good manner or not? Are they recruiting the qualified persons or not? Okay, how much members they are required? Are they taking that members or not? Okay, that much number or not? Okay, so all these will be seen by the auditor. Like that, feedback and coaching mechanism also. Are the organizations taking feedback from the employees or not? Okay, regarding their coaching. For example, coaching in the sense, any program was conducted regarding their for their education levels, or else for increasing their skills. Okay, afterwards they have to take feedback from the employees. Is it good for their standards, increasing their standards? So like that, they have to take feedback. If at all they are still lagging, means again they have to give somewhat of a training to them. Okay, like that, the auditor will see, the auditor will give a questionnaire to the employees and the individuals who are working in the organization regarding all these aspects. Similarly, job rotation is a culture or not in that, is a system or not in the organization? Are OD interventions doing there or not? OD interventions means any developments are doing, or their developments in the sense, for example, technology acceptance. Do the organizations adopt any technological changes in the organizations? Are the organizations ready to accept new things, new innovations in the organization or not? All these will be scrutinized by the auditor in the form of HR scorecard. Okay, so now, first, the systems should be appropriate and relevant to business goals or organizational goals. So while doing HR scorecard in the systems and maturity dimension, first and the foremost thing is, first of all, they will see that the systems should be appropriate, the given systems should be appropriate and relevant to business goals. Okay, now, that if at all they have taken any subsystem, like for example manpower planning, okay, is that appropriate to that particular organization or not? They have taken, it may be relevant or non-relevant at that particular time. Manpower may be needed or may not be needed it depends upon the organization's system. Okay, so it should be relevant to business. Taking manpower is, it should be relevant or not. Is it matching to the business goals or not? Depends upon the business organizational goals. Okay, so according to that, the appropriateness should be seen, the relevantness should be seen. Accordingly we have to go. Okay, so they will see the maturity. Do the systems were taken in a proper level, relevant field or not? And after taking the subsystems or systems, are they achieved or not? They will be seen. At the same time, they should focus on balance between current and future needs of the corporation. Okay, this is another thing. After the relevance of the concept, there should be balance between the current and future needs. We have to see, in future, is there any need? For example, if we are taking manpower, means we have to assess the future need also. If we are taking less members, we may be in requirement after 2 or 3 months, we may require another 10 members or 20 members. So depending upon the future needs, we have to place now. Okay, so those terms we have to see, and according to that, they will assess the system is mature or not. Okay, next one, the HRD strategies and systems should flow from the corporate strategies. Corporate strategies are nothing but the goals that to be achieved, and ultimately employee satisfaction also they have to see. Those are the corporate strategies. They are most probably corporate strategies are the organizational goals and cultural values they are given in the organization. So are they achieved or not? They should flow from the corporate strategies only. HR functions should align the corporate strategies. The systems should be well designed and should have a structural maturity. So systems means, now I have shown the subsystems: manpower, performance, feedback, all these. So all these should be presented well, designed well, and they should have a structural maturity. Maturity in the sense, accordingly we have to achieve those goals. They should be implemented well, they should be designed well. Employees should actively participate in those subsystems. Okay, next one, the subsystems should be well integrated and should have internal synergy. So a cooperation and coordination should be there in the within the department. They should be adequate and should take care of HRD requirements of the organization. Up to date, they have to look over the what were the needs, what were the requirements. Okay, all these should be taken care by the HR department. Next, HRIS, this is HR information systems, worker development, potential appraisal. So all these are included in the system. Okay, HR systems. Now coming to HRD competencies in the corporation. This diamond indicates the extent to which HRD competencies are well developed in the organization. Okay, competencies means, competencies are nothing but the potentialities of individual or potentialities of the organization. The competencies, so what does these potentialities or competencies include means, knowledge, attitudes, values and skills. All these are known as the competencies. The nature of competencies required for each category of employees are listed and assessed on the basis of HRD audit. Okay, so previously I said auditor will conduct the audit and give a HRD scorecard. Okay, so now in this aspect, in this dimension, the competencies are categorized. Okay, so categorized in the sense, in management we will have 3 levels of management: top level, middle level, lower level management. So in each and every level of management we have to see the HRD competencies. Okay, so here are categorized those employees or those individuals in the organizations who are working in the organization. First one is the HRD staff, second one top management, line managers and supervisory staff, union and association leaders, workmen operators and grassroots level employees. So each of these group is assessed. So there are, I have given 5 categories: staff, top management, managers, associations and workmen operators. Okay, so all these persons are assessed depending upon the skills they possess. Okay, so on what basis they are assessed means the level of HRD skills they possess, their attitudes. The level of HRD skills they possess means, for example, in the three levels of management we will have, in lower level management we will have line managers, foremen, okay, subordinates, like that. So the last lower level management, they have to um, have more technical skills, okay, rather than administrative skills. They should have technical skills. Why? Because for example, the last person, the lower level management, lineman, if he does welding work, for example, so he needs to know about the technical skills but not the decision making skills, right? So each and every level of management, they have certain skills, okay, depending upon their position, depending upon their level, the skills will be differentiated. So here they will assess regarding uh, depending upon the level of management, level of group, so the skills will be assessed. Their attitudes and support to learning and their own development also assessed. Here overall if we see means, are the employees working in the organization, they are ready to learn new things? Are the organization providing a learning concept to the employees? Are they giving any new training and development facilities to the employees? And at the same time, how, to what extent are the employees ready to support the organization in this process, in this learning process? What are the attitudes of the employees? Okay, how well the values, how well the organization is giving importance to the value to the employees, to the customers, etc. Okay, at the same time, what were the attitudes and the support to HRD functions and systems? All these can be assessed in the HRD competencies. Okay, and now coming to the third dimension, HRD styles, cultures, and values. This is another aspect. The extent to which the leadership and managerial styles are empowering and competence building is assessed by studying the leadership and supervisory styles of top, senior, and middle level managers. Specialized questionnaires have been developed for those purposes. Okay,